Hi guys, today I am going to teach you how to make the most realistic sugar hibiscus and the prettiest sugar hibiscus that you've ever seen. To get started, I have rolled out some yellow gum paste. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to roll each petal out one at a time very thinly, put the wire in them, and then put it in between the orchid texture and frill the ends with a ball tool. And there, I am going to arrange all of these. Here's another tip. I have placed my little container on top of a cup. So that allows room for the wires that are already in the leaves. A nice touch is to overlap one side of the petals onto each other. And now it is time to start working on the most important part of my flower. This is gonna make it or break it, the center of the flower. I am just rolling out a piece of yellow gum paste, putting a wire through it. So this is the trick to making this part super realistic, which is gonna make the flower look super realistic. I cut out the very tips of the stamens that I bought at the cake store, and I'm using only the very tips. I am now, you can see me gluing each end, the thin part of the stamen, into the very top of my, I don't know what you call it, but the center of the flower that I'm working on. So I am trying to get as many as I can in there. This gets a little tricky because once the gum paste starts getting a little bit too wet, it's hard to stay put, but patience is gonna make a big difference. Here is the trick. Once you have all of these, and they're pretty dry, because you don't want to make them all fall off while you're doing this part, so let them dry for a little bit. I used a lot of piping gel, and I created a big thick layer of piping gel on the very tip of all of these little stamens. And then I dipped it in polenta or cornmeal, and that is going to be what makes this look super realistic, because it looks like all the pollen in the hibiscus. Once that is done, I am coloring my center of the flower with some petal dust. I am using yellow, orange, pink, a darker pink, and that's the color. Those are the colors I'm going to use for the whole flower. And then to finish the center of the flower, I am rolling some teeny tiny little pieces of red fondant, and I am going to glue them at the very end of this center for the flower. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. I have to say, this is my very favorite part of the flower making process. The only thing you really need to be careful with is make sure that your flower is completely dry when you do this, or else the wires are gonna come out. There, now I'm gonna flip this over and I'm going to glue all of those, well, I'm going to use some floral tape to attach all of the little stems together so that once I get it out of the container, my flower holds on, all the petals are attached. And now I'm going to paint a little bit on the back just because we want it to look realistic, so we don't want to forget that back side. And to finish off this flower, last tip I have for you guys to make this flower look super realistic is don't forget to add the calyx. That is the little green, almost flower looking part at the very bottom of the flowers. They all have it, or at least that I know of. So there it is, it looks like a star. I'm going to use the ball pen to curve the ends of it in, and then with a little bit of edible glue, I am going to glue it to the bottom of the flower. Wow, that makes a huge difference. Yay, I'm so proud of my hibiscus. I think it looks really, really realistic. I used this hibiscus flower on a cake that had a very tropical theme. And to complete the whole tropical theme, I also made a palm leaf, which you can see in the back. And if you guys want to know how I made that leaf, you can check out my other video on how to make the edible palm leaf. And that's it. Look how pretty it looks. That's it, the sugar hibiscus. I think it adds so much life to any cake. It's super tropical. Obviously, it's the epitome of tropical, and it looks absolutely realistic. It is really hard to tell the real one from the fake one. So I hope you guys give it a try. Please don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so you can see more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.